Rolling.
All right, so we're back here with bittercress. This is called a lot of different names. I've heard it called Pennsylvania bittercress, I've heard it called bittercress, I've heard it called Hoary Bittercress, I've heard it called Hairy Bittercress. So you can call this a lot of different things, but we all probably are familiar to one form or extent with watercress. And this is gonna be very, very similar in flavors to that. Almost a little bit of a peppery note to it. And one of my favorite things to do is once this thing goes to seed, it's almost just fireworks from a weed. And I hate the word weed because it refers to something that we would almost pull up or discard or get rid of. This is one of my favorite ingredients when it comes to wild edibles. And Brendan and I went over there and picked one just a little bit ago. So we can see white flowers on this. The white flowers are gonna be a really nice, delicate, pretty ingredient to utilize. The seeds, once they've gone to this point, probably maybe ground into a powder that we can use to dust something with, but the real star of this ingredient is the leaves down here. And when we pick these off, we see the similarities between this and watercress. You've got these almost like tower of leaves as they go up through here, and they're gonna be really nice, almost a peppery flavor to these leaves. And as Brendan was saying earlier, I like to pick these and see the whole plant right here because it looks like there's this a cool little rosette flavor to it, and just one of the favorite ingredients that's out here growing right now. So Pennsylvania bittercress, Hoary Bittercress, Hairy Bittercress, just bittercress in general. Really, just how could you not love that? It's just growing right out in your front yard and you get wild watercress pretty much. So fantastic salad ingredient, maybe a cooked ingredient as the leaves got much bigger, or again, just some fun for the kids to come out here and spray these seeds everywhere. And the more you do this, now they're gonna do it on their own, but the more you do this, the more of this ingredient you're gonna have the next year. So spread those seeds, eat these greens, eat these flowers, and just enjoy one of nature's fantastic wild pantry ingredients. So Hairy Bittercress, Pennsylvania bittercress, call it what you want, just enjoy it.